Hello, good morning. Welcome to Business. My name is Darryl Powell. The country's total debt stock witnessed another significant increase in just 2 months, ending November 2018 at 172.9 billion cedis. Now, data released by the Bank of Ghana showed that it went up by 3 billion cedis from September to November 2018. George Affe has more details on this and how other sectors of the economy fared, according to the Bank of Ghana.
173 billion Ghana cedis debt stock, according to the Bank of Ghana, is about 58% of the total value of the economy, which is believed to be about 300 billion Ghana cedis. For some economists, it is clear that the country is gradually moving away from that tag where it could be classified as high risk when it comes to settling its debts on time. The breakdown of the debt shows that 86.3 billion Ghana cedis were secured from outside the country, whilst 86.5 billion cedis were from local borrowers. On the banking sector, the data revealed some interesting developments. While the total percentage of loans that the banks fear would go bad was declining, credit to the private sector was going down, a development that could be described as not so good for the growth of businesses. On the economy, our earnings from export was also going up. It stood at $14.1 billion ending December 2018, while our import bill was going down, resulting in us making a savings of $2 billion when it comes to our balance of payments. The Bank of Ghana's dollar reserves ending December last year stood at a little over $7 billion. The central bank put the cedi's depreciation against the dollar for this year at a little over 2%.
The Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of Ghana is getting ready to announce a new policy rate today. It met last week to review the health of the economy. The policy rate stands at 17% since May last year. Any review in the rate is likely to impact on the cost of borrowing. We are following that press briefing this morning for you and will bring you updates subsequently. In other news this morning, oil-producing firms in West African countries should benefit from the commodity, and that requires that countries work together. That was one of the resolutions at the just-ended West Africa International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference. To achieve this, countries in the sub-region have been tasked to develop proper legal frameworks and boost local content. Bank Anthony Okorafor is chairman of the Petroleum Technology Association of Nigeria, host of the conference and exhibition.
The main idea is to help each of the countries build capacities and capabilities. Help each of the countries create policies that will help to create employment, that will create set-up structures, that will create more entrepreneurs. Also, let all the countries understand that build capacities and capability without jobs, it will get you nowhere. So basically, the framework of the conference has been the way to lift all the countries out of poverty line and create so much employment, so much opportunities for their people, and also let people understand the value of training so that the young ones we are bringing up today can compete in the world of tomorrow. These days, we are talking of predictive engineering, predictive maintenance, predictive operations. Who is going to do those things if they are not trained? So Africa, go ahead, train all your people, build capacities so that we can compete tomorrow, can be the entrepreneurs of tomorrow.
While Talo Ghana was the only IOC from Ghana in attendance, its communications and investor relations manager, Jifa Bampo, assesses the impact of the event.
The key things we wanted to do was to let people know about Talo in Ghana, and I think we've achieved that because a lot of people came around curious about a Ghanaian company exhibiting here at this YPEC event, and so I think that has been achieved. But more importantly, we also had a speaking session. We were part of the IOC panel, which was looking into the future, what prospects there are for oil and gas exploration and development and production. And we had our well delivery manager, Elike Maoli, who was part of that session. And I think we also shared some good perspectives based on the experience we have and what we consider to be the projections ahead. Would Would we say that people are interested in us? Yes. But I think what is also important is that people seem interested in wanting to come to Ghana and also work in what they see as an emerging sector, which is oil and gas.
All right, and that's it for business this morning. We've got all the action from sports up next after this break. Stay with us.